Capricorns, hi. So we're going to do your career and all aspects of your life, whatever pops out, human relationships, career, anything, okay? Just to check in with you for the middle of the July. Let's see what's going on with you, okay? Make sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get the best result, get the most resonant reading for yourself. It's all uploaded on my channel, okay? All right. Okay. What's happening with Capricorns? What are they dealing with? Anything? Let's see. You are focusing on something other than what's in front of you. Okay, I get that grass is greener on the other side. So you're not really looking at what you currently have. You're looking at somewhere else of what you don't have. So here it comes a typical human dynamics where you don't really appreciate what you got, or you're not satisfied with what you have. Okay, that's why you're looking somewhere else. If you're truly happy with what you have, you're truly like grateful. Oh my God, I have a roof above me, I have food to eat, I have water to drink. You're not gonna look somewhere else and be so upset. You are upset. Okay, let's see what else wants to pop out. At this moment, you are being very rational. You're being very strategic regarding to something, right? Okay, we shall see. Maybe strategic about your money, strategic about how you spend or save your money, right? There is a death process for something in your life, okay? It doesn't mean bad. It means something needs to die off for the new one, for the new growth to come into your life. Okay, so it is beneficial at the end of the day. You're doing some energy exchange with other people, dealing with people in your daily life. You know, you give them something, they give you something. Yeah, and you're kind of like having a little bit discussion with them. You're learning life. You're learning as you go through life. Okay, what else? Right now, you're just juggling your life. You're juggling the money part with the spiritual part when the Two of Pentacles shows up, right? So you're very busy. Like, I don't know what you're busy on, and this has something to do with your stability, your finance, your work, your career. You feel like you are almost like going somewhere, but you're not really going somewhere. Almost like you have a goal in your mind, but you don't really see yourself to be at the final destination. You're kind of like not sure where this is going because you're in the middle of the process here. And this is showing me you're also at the start of whatever that you're currently doing, okay? Because if this is something that you already been doing for 10 years, I mean, there's no juggling or problem. You're just so good at it. You don't even need to think about it. But since you are kind of having a little bit overthinking, it's like you're thinking about what does this mean, what this is for me, while you're doing your day-to-day stuff. I will give you an example. Let's say you open up a bakery. You're like the chef over there. You're like the you make croissant for everybody there. You go to work, you come back home, you go to work and you come back home. I mean, you do this for like 3 to 5 months and you're like, am I making enough money? Am I saving enough money for myself? What is my future going to be like with this career path? And is there a better career path for me? But I feel like this is the career path for me, but I don't really see the fruition yet. That is why it is giving me a little bit mental challenge. So I don't feel like you are having any money problems. That's not the case, okay? That is not the case. But you will feel like you have a little bit problem in your career. So there's two aspects to it, right? There's what's going on actually in your day-to-day life, the reality of the things. And there's also what's in your head, your perception of it. So your perception sometimes can twist the reality. And when you're looking at what kind of life you're living, you're like, oh my God, this is not where I want to be. Like, I wish things to be more than this. But what you don't realize is you're just in the process of things, and everything got to start off like ground zero, right? And maybe you jump to level 1 and then level 2 right now. There's still like 10 more stairs to go, and you're already saying to the universe, oh my God, like, when can I just have my big ass mansion with a pool, with a garden, with my like 5 golden retrievers running around, with a husband or a wife, with a Mercedes Benz, and I just do fuck all nothing and just let me relax and chill, and have another like $500,000 in my bank account. You are fucking burdened on the mind, right? The 10 of Wands are showing up. So this is exactly what we just talked about before I even pull out the bottom deck. I'm fucking good at this. Getting better and better as I get older. Ah, damn. Okay, so let's do some clarifications, right? To resolve this mental burden of yours. Because you are just not satisfied. You're like, I'm sorry, like, yes, I opened up a bakery and it gave me like $5,000 each month, but this is not good enough. Man, this is just not good enough. Can you give me something that is I don't know, like $50,000, please? On a monthly income? You are trying to literally jump hoops. You're trying to jump before you even have a healthy knee, right? You're trying to jump over like 10 miles from ground zero before you even have any training in the Olympics, okay? So let's see what the death process is about, right? Okay, let me change this a little. Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn myself, and this reading is fucking accurate, let me just tell you. We're just not satisfied. What can we do? I mean, you got all this career shit going, and you're just still not satisfied. It's just a Capricorn being a Capricorn. That will be our title. Okay, let's see. What is the death process talking about? What is the death card about? Tell me some story here. It's your emotional journey. You yourself are doing very well regarding to the financial aspect, right? You got your bills paid, you don't need to worry about nothing. It's just you want things to be better. It's just like a overachiever. You're an overachiever your whole life. So this journey that you're currently going through this week, or should I say within the 10 days of me releasing this video, it's just teaching you, learn how to appreciate what you have. Yeah, it's just that simple. You're doing very well, and in order for you to go on to another level in your life, in your career, in your money, to earn more money, to bring more bread to the home, you need to change your perspective so you can bring more bread to the home. It's almost like you cannot be a billionaire when you have a lack mindset. How are you going to be a billionaire if you are like, oh, you know, this is not good enough, and and you don't learn to appreciate what you have? You can't, right? Every billionaire will literally tell you, appreciate what you have, never take anything for granted, all those bullshit, right? Although it's bullshit, you know, it's true. You gotta appreciate what you have to manifest more shit coming through, and you yourself know that. You're like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I know that, but I just can't help myself, you know? Yeah, so that's what you need to resolve. Let's do the 10 of Wands for you. Let's do the 10 of Wands. what you got? Yeah, it's deception. It's deceptional because, like I said at the beginning of this video, you do have everything you need. You may not have everything you ever wanted. Okay, that's true stuff. But you do have everything you need in life. So be fucking grateful for that. But because you put too much focus on, oh my God, I mean, I'm putting like another 6 months, half a year to this bakery thing, and what it's gonna make me still like $5,000 a month. Is it really worth for me to put in efforts? So the suggestion, the advice for you is to keep doing what you're doing. Don't be like, I don't really see $50,000 after like 5 months of me opening this shop. What, you opened this shop for 10 years or something? Like, not even a 10-year shop can earn like 50,000, like it, like within a month. You know how long that takes? Are you like a TikTok viral shops or something? So you are having unrealistic expectations over this whole thing. That's why you are creating mental problems out of nowhere. You literally got no fucking problems, and yet here we are. You are creating mental problems for yourself. You are telling yourself, oh, we're not doing enough, like this is not performing as well as what we expected, so we gotta push even more. And should we even push even more? Are we in the right direction? And then you start to have all sort of self-doubt, and that will lead to procrastination in life. So don't forget that you still have a role in day-to-day life. You still gotta do what you gotta do, right? So let's see the Two of Pentacles here. It's all in the subconscious mind too, by the way. So what I just said in this video for the past like 12 minutes, these are all what your subconscious is thinking, although even though you might not think like, this is what you're currently thinking. You definitely are a little bit frustrated, okay? You're having some blue moments in July, okay? Let's do a Two of Pentacles for the last clarification, and then I'll see you next time in so next week, like end of July. Come on. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing like 3 readings for each signs every month. That is like 36, right? 36 reading. There's some pretty good math right there. Considering I also have a full-time job over there, okay? I'm like, anyways. So yeah, a very important journey for you that is full of growth, expansion. It's just you gotta have some patience. That's all. Okay. What else do you have for Capricorns? What else? Yeah, you're just balancing the shit out. Yeah, it's just very hard for you to not impose that overachiever thing on yourself. It's just very hard because probably in your childhood or in the early years when you were, childhood trauma or something, like you got no bread at your home and you gotta constantly rely on somebody else to for financial reliance, right? And that is what you don't want. So yes, here we go. Okay, so I get that for some of you, and for a majority of you, I feel like this is almost like 80 to 90% of the Capricorns. Okay, when you're a kid, your parents potentially are limiting you on the finance section, which means you gotta constantly beg for money, or they don't give you enough money, or simply they just don't have enough money to give to you, and you gotta constantly feeling like a burden. I feel like a burden, right? Because I'm like, as a kid, I got no financial support right now, and I gotta constantly beg for money, and I hate that shit. That's why as a Capricorn, you strive for independence, financial independence. You weigh the financial independence so heavily to the point that you do not allow yourself to fail. Okay, you do not even allow the possibility of maybe failing or maybe not earning enough money. That is not gonna fucking happen. You're literally saying this to yourself. Like, we are not gonna allow that to happen again, because remember what happened last time when that happened. You know, we gotta go through all the bullshit that people are giving to us just because we gotta ask for some money when we are under 18 years old and we can't fucking work at the time, and we're still a kid. Maybe we're like 10 years old and we gotta just constantly beg for money and tolerate all the bullshit from the families or from whoever your caregiver is, and you're just sick and tired of that fucking bullshit. So you are just an overachiever. You constantly push yourself to reach new limit, to reach a new tier. If you are starting at a teenager, you've already started working, probably you earn $800 a month. Right now you probably earn like $8,000 or $10,000 a month, and you still feel like that is not enough, because for you, you are like, oh, by the age of 30 I should already like earn over 50 over 500k a year. That is supposed to be the reality, but I'm not living that reality. So now I'm gonna blame myself. You see what this is going? This is going in an endless loop. You're looping your trauma, okay? And the reality has nothing to do with what's going on in your head. You're literally creating a Netflix series of, oh, Capricorn used to be bullied because they don't have no money. Holy fuck. So, yeah, this is what you're dealing with right now, and your advice from the universe here is just balancing the shit out. Just live through the life, and you will achieve final balance. I do see you at the end of July. Okay, at the end of July, you are coming into the balancing point. You're reaching a new level of emotional maturity. Okay, you're no longer just being fixated on what you don't have. You start to appreciate what you have. It's just one of those, it's almost like a midlife crisis where you're doing well, but you're just creating something out of nowhere. But I mean, this is meant for you to experience, because obviously the bully by no money is still living in your subconscious mind, and the trauma is still there as a child. Okay, I'll see you next time.